8 scary videos leaving viewers disturbances. Number 8. The disappearing man in Paris. In this eerie video captured by a security camera on a quiet Paris street, a man is seen casually walking down the sidewalk late at night. Everything appears normal at first, with the man strolling past closed shops and empty cafes. However, as he continues down the street, something inexplicable happens. Without warning, he suddenly disappears into thin air. One moment he's there, clearly visible in the camera's frame, and the next, he's simply gone, as if he was never there at all. The footage offers no clues or explanations, no signs of trickery, no sudden flashes, just an ordinary man vanishing without a trace. The abruptness and mystery of his disappearance leave viewers deeply unsettled, sparking fears and theories about what could have caused such an impossible event in the heart of a bustling city. Number 7. The Ghost of the Haunted Asylum. In this chilling video, a group of urban explorers ventures into an abandoned asylum, armed with flashlights and cameras to document their experience. The atmosphere is already tense, with the dilapidated building's peeling walls, broken windows, and graffiti-covered surfaces adding to the sense of unease. As they navigate through the dark, narrow corridors, the explorers suddenly notice a shadowy figure standing at the far end of a hallway. The figure is barely visible, cloaked in darkness, and seems to be watching them. Intrigued and frightened, the group decides to approach, but as they move closer, the figure vanishes without a trace. Confused and unnerved, they search the area but find nothing, no signs of anyone else being there. However, the camera captures unsettling sounds, faint whispers, footsteps echoing down empty hallways, and unexplained creaks, further heightening the fear. The eerie, unexplained movements and sounds in the video leave viewers questioning what might still be lurking in the shadows of the forsaken asylum, making the footage a haunting reminder of the mysteries hidden in abandoned places. Number 6. The Dybbuk Box unboxing. In this unsettling video, a man decides to unbox a supposedly cursed Dybbuk Box, a mysterious and ominous object believed to contain a malevolent spirit. As he carefully removes the lid, an immediate sense of dread seems to fill the room. Almost instantly, strange and inexplicable events begin to unfold around him. Objects that were previously stationary start to move on their own. Books slide off shelves, a chair slowly creaks as it rocks back and forth, and doors swing open and shut with no apparent cause. The lights in the room flicker erratically, casting eerie shadows that seem to dance on the walls. Adding to the terror, faint, disembodied whispers start to echo through the house, their words indistinct but chilling, as if something unseen is trying to communicate. The man's initial curiosity quickly turns to fear as the situation spirals out of control, and he begins to realize the gravity of what he's done. The once bold explorer of the unknown is now visibly shaken, his regret palpable as he desperately tries to reverse the opening of the box. But the video ends without resolution, leaving viewers with the haunting implication that some doors, once opened, can never be closed. Number 5. The Silent Screamer. A trail camera meant to monitor wildlife captures something more disturbing in a remote, densely wooded location. The film starts with rustling leaves and occasional animal movement in the underbrush. The clip shows a mysterious person emerge from the shadows. Its limbs seem to extend beyond any known species, making it unusually tall. Its sunken eyes and gaping lips suggest a bent or twisted visage. As it approaches the camera, the figure opens its mouth wide, scream-like. The expected shriek is replaced by an unnerving, suffocating calm. The horrific pictures and pure silence generate a persistent discomfort. The figure's quiet scream and horrific visage unsettle spectators as if they've seen something strange. After the film concludes, the eerie calm of the woods, broken only by this horrific figure, haunts viewers with the terror of what might be in the dark, silent places of the world. Number 4. The Cursed Doll Moves. A woman, proud of her antique doll collection, decides to film a video showcasing the intricate details and craftsmanship of each doll. As she pans the camera across the shelves lined with her prized possessions, she begins to describe the history and unique features of each one. However, as the camera focuses on one particularly old doll, something inexplicable happens. The doll, which should be completely inanimate, suddenly begins to move. Its head slowly turns to the side as if it's looking directly at the camera, and then its eyes blink, sending a shiver down the woman's spine. The unsettling part is that this doll is not supposed to have any mechanical components. It's entirely made of porcelain and cloth, with no reason to move on its own. The woman's voice falters as she realizes what's happening, her tone shifting from casual to terrified. She gasps audibly, backing away from the doll, and the camera footage becomes shaky as her fear takes hold. The sight of the doll moving by itself, combined with the woman's genuine panic, creates a deeply disturbing atmosphere, leaving viewers haunted by the thought that something more than just a simple toy might be at play. Number 3. The Man in the Mirror. While filming a casual video in his bedroom, a man begins to notice something unsettling in the mirror behind him. At first, everything seems normal, but as he continues to speak to the camera, he catches a glimpse of his reflection behaving oddly. His reflection appears out of sync with his movements, lagging slightly behind or performing different actions altogether. For example, while he tilts his head to one side, his reflection might move its head in the opposite direction or remain eerily still, staring back at him with an unnatural intensity. As the man becomes increasingly aware of this disturbing anomaly, his growing discomfort is evident, and he turns around to inspect the mirror directly. However, the reflection continues to defy logic, almost as if it's operating under its own will. Just as the tension reaches its peak, the video cuts off abruptly, leaving viewers in a state of shock and confusion. The inexplicable nature of the reflection's behavior and the sudden end to the footage create an overwhelming sense of unease, forcing viewers to question what they just witnessed and whether there could be something more sinister at play. Number 2. A shadow figure in the attic. A homeowner heard subtle creaks, light thuds, and creepy whispers from his attic one night. He initially dismissed them as the sounds of an old house settling, but as they persisted, his curiosity and anxiety grew. He went to the attic with his camera to determine what was creating the noise. As he approached the attic opening, the noises increased, as if something wanted him closer. He gently lowered the ladder and climbed with trepidation and resolve. The camera captured the tension as he rose, his flashlight cutting through the darkness. As his head cleared the attic floor, the camera caught a disturbing image of a dark, shadowy person in the far corner, partially covered by the rafters. The tall, humanoid creature had a black aura that seemed to absorb light rather than reflect it. It had no visible traits, yet was highly wicked. The creature didn't move, but its cold, unsettling gaze watched the man. The homeowner froze, gasping, realizing he was not alone. The camera trembled as he tried to stay calm, but the dread was too much. He rushed down the ladder in terror, nearly dropping the camera. His fearful drop, the ladder clattering as he hit the floor and left the attic, was captured on film. The man ran away, ending the video with a sense of foreboding. The man's dread in the attic's mysterious presence produced a terrifying environment. The concept that something could be watching and waiting in such a familiar and safe environment played on fundamental concerns of the unknown and unseen. The homeowner and viewers of the video felt uneasy that something black was still up there, hiding in the shadows before the light reached them. Number 1. The face in the window. A family's home security camera captured a haunting image late one night. The camera monitoring their front porch caught a stranger's face against a window. The scene was eerie, a pallid face with sunken, lifeless eyes staring at the camera. The soulless expression made the footage more frightening. After watching the video, the family was terrified, especially since the face was unfamiliar. The most unsettling part was that when the family walked outside to investigate, no one was present. No footprints or other traces of human activity were found near the window. It looked like the figure had vanished. The mystery of the event and the eerie image on the camera worried the family and viewers of the film. The prospect of a stranger peeping into the window late at night is unsettling enough. However, the fact that this person vanished into thin air adds mystical elements, increasing terror. The security camera image haunted viewers because it tapped into a primordial fear of the unknown, of something or someone observing with ambiguous motives. Uncertainty remains after the incident, making this one of those few instances when reality feels stranger and scarier than fiction. Thanks for watching and subscribing channel.